project. We're going Thermador Panels first. The bane of every installer's existence. My process. So we got 3 panels, tall. It's gonna get glass and then 2 little drawer banks, right? So the first thing you do is you remove all these little clips around, take off the decorative hardware across the top so that you can access that. We're gonna pop these loose and slide them into here and then start pulling numbers, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, the first thing I do when I'm doing these applied panels is a lot of these have like a dado in them, especially if you're doing like an inset cabinetry design. It's all a dado to represent the face frame of the cabinet. So the first thing I would do there is I'd transfer a line to the back where that dado is. That way I don't send a screw through it. It will save your butt. Next, we transferred all of our marks to do that. First thing I like to do is find where this is gonna sit, right? So to do that, we want to match this door. It's gonna be flush to here. Measure over. That's where that's gonna be, and then measure down. With mag shims that put on top of your tape to match the reveal to find that line. Right, you can see that line where all of those are going to attach, and then there is the top screw placement for that one, right? And then we do the same thing for these two and these two, because this is your only adjustment piece. Those 2 bolts up there go up and down with the panel, and then if you go left and right, you can do a little bit of in-out adjustment using these, but this is mostly to hold the panel tight to the fridge. So now that we have transferred all of our screw holes to here, all measuring from our set points over, down, down, we're gonna pop that off and screw it onto here and pop those off. The tops will have some sort of decorative trim. Each brand or sub-brand of Thermadors are going to be a little bit different. So pull that off. This one's just got a couple screws with a little decorative cap. Reroute the wiring, take that out, and then this has a screw with a little set bolt in there. Try to not change the position of that, the height of that bolt when you're loosening this stuff and taking this off, because otherwise you're going to get extra movement that you're not looking for. So to make a little key that comes with the kit, stick it in there, pull those off. Installed. This, just follow your lines, pre-drill. I just use a little taper bit. Screw. Usually they send you screws. I'm missing some. These will work just fine. To get these in here, you just loosen these up. Don't take them all the way out. Just loosen them up, and then that slides down. Actually, take this side out, leave that side on. It'll make it easier, because when you go to slide this in, you'll see these gotta hook into there, and you gotta like set the panel in. So if you have this one and this one, it's hard to get them all lined up. So you can just do one, and then this side's a lot easier to screw on. I'll show you. Alright, she's on there, temp. I don't have any screws tightened down, and the sides are just like snug, top and bottom. The reason why I do this is I like to go ahead and test positioning of the hardware and confirm with the builder or homeowner at this point. A lot of times on the drawings, when it comes to fridge and appliance poles, your standard cabinet pole position might not look best or be most useful for the homeowner. So I like to double check with them on heights. Once I have height confirmed, we'll pull it back off, install the hardware back on, and we'll get our kind of semi-tightened down until we get that one in. Once that one's in, we can do the full adjust on these two and then work our way down. All right, test fit, handles on, install. Set it up on top of those little bolts. Slide your pieces in, snug your screws, get it ish set based off of that reveal, and then shoot for this one. Install this one, adjust both reveals, and then move down to here. To adjust your reveals, you're moving this up and down. It gives you up and down this way. It also gives you room to slide left and right. Once you have that set, then you can tighten these in. These here give you in and out. It takes just a bunch of messing with and tweaking to get them. I've been working on this thing all day, minus some packing up tools, so they take a bit. Alrighty, just yeah. It's getting replaced anyways. I was on autopilot. Make mistakes too. Yeah, so it's more of a, you can't like adjust these individually. You kind of got to get them all in place ish where they're gonna go, you know, kind of within a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch, and then you can kind of all tweak them all in, especially when you got 6 panels that you're working with. When you got 2, it's a little bit easier. You can just slap them in. So as far as the adjustments go, these are your only really major 2 points of adjustments on the Thermador style. A little set screw in there and it locks it in. You got up, down, and there's room on this plate to slide left and right. Yeah, so these side ones you can use to push the panel in and out. If you push the panel in and out too much, then the bottom gets loose though. So if you're doing that, then you gotta try to like add shims in to create tension. Just takes some messing with. Hope that helps.
Crazy.